Hey all, glad to be back on a video after a very long time. Right? Yeah, I've been busy because of this exam. So where are we now? We are in the How series, episode 2. So what are we gonna see in that? Well, how did I make Mars 2068? If you don't know what that is, it is out on Spotify and all other major streaming platforms now. So go check that out before watching this video. So let's dive into the making. Let me start with the story. I watched Interstellar for the first time lately and got speechless. I knew Zimmer is a goat, but the music in this particular movie though, it's something more than just excellent. Wherever I went, wherever I laid, this music kept on whirling around my head. So that's where I got the idea of composing a space track. Yeah, wow. Well, having just an idea is nothing until you execute it. And that's where the issue started. How am I gonna start? How am I gonna compose this? I started with an acoustic guitar. Ooh, that's too loud. But what exactly gives the effect of space? I had no clue. And after some few tweaks and stuff, I copied the notes, tripled it, rearranged it, and gave it a reverb. And boom! Suddenly, everything changed. It gave the effect, the exact effect what I wanted. Yeah. The bass track was ready. Then came the follow-ups. What's a space track without a piano, right? And the next segment adds a piano. But no bass. Why? Cause I'm creating a story with this music. So each segment is a scene itself. You get it, right? Then comes the walks. Well, what is even an Elastis musical piece without this ooh sound? Yeah. With all that, the first part has come to an end. The engine has just started. Then goes the journey, the second part. Well, that's where I did something unique. The track has to get intense, so I downloaded wall clock's TikTok sounds from the internet and aligned it. And that did the job so well. And with each segment, the speed of the TikTok sounds increase, intensifying the intensity. You see what I did there, right? And also, new instruments get added. For example, electric mute guitar in the second segment of the second part. You may hear the sound like right? Yeah, that sound. In the third segment of the second part, oohs and strings get their place. I mastered it in such a way that they give the feel of travel, right? They are traveling. Then in the fourth segment, bass strings get added, and that immediately made the track fast and hard. Then to culminate it, in the fifth segment, I added high strings that summed up the entire travel with emotion. With too much of sounds and emotions already, I wanted to amplify it all of a sudden in the sixth segment. It will have only the bass track behind, that is. This gives the feeling of expectant and confused mindset of the travelers, followed by their realization of reaching Mars in the seventh segment. Well, that's where the issue came. This segment is supposed to be the most strongest and hardest ever. Since the previously played tracks were already so strong and hard, I didn't know how to make this particular seventh segment so hard and strong with a sense of victory in it. With a lot of changes and tweaks, I achieved it with an extra vox and a change in the bass pattern in the third note. And that made the seventh segment the strongest of all. The most confusing segment for all of you listeners would have been the eighth segment. This segment has no bass, not even the impact of bass from the previous segment. It is the standalone piano note that gives the feeling of peace after so hard and strong sounds before. Yeah, I deliberately did it to express the feeling of peace of the travelers after their journey. Yeah, now it makes sense, right? That's how I wanted to end it, and I'm very satisfied with what I've done with it. This is exactly like the exact thing on my mind, which with investing more time, I was able to achieve, I was able to make, and that's what I wanted to share with you all guys. I hope you guys liked this video. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, Elister, and also follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. It's the same name, Elister. You can check it out even in Google. You can get my songs, and Mars 2068 is out on every platform today or tomorrow. I don't know. I'm recording this video on, I don't know the date, but I'm recording it the day before it is getting released in the streaming platforms. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video with the Dude's Dad.